Hello everyone, welcome to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph and this is Pathfinder episode 8. Currently looking at the journal, and one of our companion quests is to help Amiri to kill a dire boar called Tuskgutter. Let's see if we can do that. With the new level up, we leveled up to level 3 in the last episode, so maybe we'll get lucky. Let's head on in. Alright, here we are. Now the idea is not to run in like crazy here. So here we are, the monster is here and now I'll tear him apart, just watch me. There's a custom where I'm from. A boy kills a monster in front of the elders to prove he's a man. In our tribe, girls don't get no initiation at all, so I arranged my trial myself, like in the song about Kagul the orphan. I downed a cave lion in a single combat. Here, see? The scars I got in that battle? And do you know what my elders did after I threw the lion's skin at their feet? Let's wait until she continues. They laughed in my face. They said I scratched my belly myself and hired a man to kill the lion for me. In trade for... Later they agreed my initiation, of course. They had no choice, but... Amiri's definitely getting upset. Must you really slay him in single combat? It'll take our whole party to bring this Tuskgutter down. Yeah. I forgot I had an accent there for a second. Must you really slay him in single combat? It'll take our whole party to bring this Tuskgutter down. From a distance, Amiri examines Tuskgutter's muscular body and sharp tusks. Bah. You think I can't butcher a pig by myself? Though if the elders saw the beast was about to kill the boy, they would help him. There is no shame in that, but it doesn't matter, I'm just saying. Now you stand and watch me gutting the beast. I see. Come on, do battle. Gorham, watch me! With a battle cry, the barbarian charges the boar. Wait. Oh no. You are so not very smart, are you, Amiri? Can we have everyone stop and Amiri run back over here? Okay, so Gren, why don't you... what was this again? Let's see, now that we have a better summoning for creatures, why don't you summon a creature right over there? And then... Valerie, you can charge Tuskgutter. Okay, Amiri, why don't you stand behind them and then you can still attack normally. And you should start raging. Oh, we got in a sneak attack, that's good. Lindsay, why don't you sing a song? And then Riala, you can electric blast him maybe. Like I said, electric blast him. How are we doing so far? We just summoned the ally. He's down? Oh, he's down. Okay, that went quite well. What you say? See me in action? I almost chopped his head off. Very good, Amiri. Yes, a real epic battle, just like the sagas. I won't even have to embellish it for the book. That's it, trial done. Now no one dare say Amiri is weak. You are a valiant warrior. Were there truly fools who doubted your strength? Some did, you know. I spit on them. No one will dare bark at me now. Still, why do you want to kill this monster? You passed this test back when you were with your tribe, didn't you? Well, not just pups must pass this test. If a man is newcomer to a tribe, he must bring a monster's hide, proof he's not weak. I'm honored you consider me a part of your new tribe. You're a strong and valiant warrior. Just don't start this, that. Don't talk me about honor and valor. I know already. Still, I owe you thanks. You have a true chief's heart. You know what? If we meet another monster like this, I'll kill it too. Not for a test, just that nobody would ever dare say Amiri isn't a warrior. Okay. We summoned a mite. Wow. That was useful. So, we have Tuskgutter's head and we have meat and tenderloin. We can skin. Nope, we cannot. Okay. That's a pity. And let's see, is this a big area? Oh, maybe there is some loot to be found. Let's get everyone together. Seems like a good bunch of people and creatures met their demise here till we came along. Oh, yeah, there you go. A Rostlandic coin, a wand of fine traps, okay, and some clear quartz. Well, don't mind if we take that. Honey. Yeah, honey, okay. Oh. We ran into a bit of water there. Let's see if we can find some more stuff on this map. Maybe some mushrooms. I doubt potatoes are growing here, so... Alright, that went a lot smoother than I had expected. Although I think the previous time that I tried this, I just ran in full force and then that didn't work out so well. Okay, nobody's noticing anything over here. That's fine. Then let's go. Alright, I have to pause here for a moment. So between what you've seen so far in this video, the fight with Tuskgutter, and now there is probably about 3 months of time that has passed. So after the Tuskgutter victory, I went on to some other encounters, and well, they didn't go so well. And that coupled with a bunch of random encounters on the roads, which were total party kills. And I kinda just lost interest in the game. Now that's a real pity because I really like the game in itself and I really want to know what the story is all about. So I decided to turn down the difficulty level. I think that's the only way that I'm going to still enjoy the game, because frankly I got really tired of reloading all the time and like almost having my finger on the quick save button during the game. That didn't really help with the immersion, to be honest. So let's see how it goes now. We'll find out soon enough. I am back at the Thorn Ford, where I'm going to try and fight the bandits that are holed up there once again. Okay, let me start real quickly. Oh, that's good, Gren, that you know what to do. Let me start real quickly with a spell. Cure light wounds on the Smilodon. Because he was quite hurt. Alright, so what shall we do? Shall we do a complete frontal attack, or are we going in around the back like I tried before? Through the forest. Let's try the forest approach one more time. And we'll see how that goes. Alright, we should be going in here. And here they are. Alright. Quick save. And then let's see what happens if they attack immediately. I think they will. The dark-haired bandit is kicking the ground irritably. When she sees you, she squares her shoulders and clenches her hand axes. Well, look who's there. You can tell me everything you know about the Stag Lord. Where he's hiding. Or he can die. That's so. If anyone going to be pushing up daisies, it won't be me. Kressle sets her stance and attacks. Okay then. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 up here. And some of them are armed with bows, I guess. So, Smilodon, why don't you charge over there? Gren, let's see. Do we have some kind of summon spell? Oh, we cannot use it. Okay. Let's cast... Does it automatically go on the animal companion? I guess yes. Okay. Then Valerie can charge up there. We'll have Amiri. Let's see. We'll have Amiri rage, and then charge over there.
Doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
Sorry, Amiri. And then we have
Not doing it wrong. The spell is flawed.
yeah, we'll see what Amiri does in a sec. Then we have Lindsay, who can attack the bandit upstairs there. And let's see, electric blasts. That seems like a good way to start off. Electric blasts. We don't have any left. We'll see what happens. Alright, so where are we at? We just need one more hit over there, so Lindsay,
You deserved it.
please attack this guy once more. And same for Riala. Are they shooting? Yes. So... Oh, this is Kressle. Oh, okay.
Left yourself open.
Okay, Kressle's down. Whoa. Well, that went extremely fast. Maybe... maybe I need to turn up the difficulty again.
No mistakes.
A little bit at least, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we found Svetlana's wedding ring. That's good. We can use all those items and sell them. Let's see, there is some more here. Yep, collect all of that. That is locked. Okay, is that locked as well? That's not locked. So there is written orders. Kressle a task. As soon as you're done with the taxes, find an old hut in the woods upstream of the Thorn River and burn it to the ground. This is the Stag Lord's wish. He literally said burn, burn. It was originally going to be Dovin, but he grew upset when he learned nobody lived in the hut. Said burning houses with no one in them was boring. So I said I'd send someone more reliable. It's a strange task, but try to finish it quickly, and no asking what the or why bother with this trifle instead of preparing for war with Restov. We'll get to that. Signed, A. Then a sweet pancakes recipe. Oh, that's gonna be popular. And we have the notes of a traveling priest, Iltuliak, by Tyron Dean. Imagine this, a girl whose name I shall not disclose comes to town and immediately purchases the most expensive suburban villa. This newcomer spends unfathomable amounts on charity, even returning several tragically perished citizens to life at her own expense. She's very young, her rough speech and manners indicate that she's not of noble birth. This leaves the whole town wondering, how did this young lady come into possession of such a huge fortune? And why does she spend it so eagerly? Those secrets were revealed to me when I was invited to the mysterious girl's house to provide healing services. The young lady reluctantly displayed something she'd been hiding from everyone: terrible acid burns. She forestalled any questions with a single word: Iltuliak. The monstrous black dragon's name was well known in the River Kingdoms. She'd lived in the region for hundreds of years, inspiring terror and emptying settlements. Many experienced dragon hunters attempted to put a stop to her and all perished. No one knew where Iltuliak's lair was or where she would strike next. The wounds Iltuliak's acid breath left on my patient's body were terrible. We'll get to that back in a sec. You see a dark-haired man of about 45, though the wrinkles on his face make him look 60 at first sight. He's currently a prisoner, judging from his tight hands. He slouches a bit, squinting short-sightedly at the light as he moves his lips as though speaking to someone invisible. He jerks his head up as he notices you. Praise Erastil! Someone finally chased off those scoundrels. Thank you, stranger. My name is Jod Gafkin. I'm a priest of Erastil from Gald. Those bandits attacked me as I was crossing the river, said they wanted to take me to their leader, make me heal their wounds. Not a chance. The strength granted me by Erastil is meant to help honest people, not robbers. I'm glad I could help. Jot mutters a bit, rubbing his hands. Oh, these times, to be as surprised to meet an honest man as to see a manticore at the vegetable stall. Thank you for your help. I've exhausted my supply of prayers, but I'll gladly repay you in the future, once I've restored my strength. Come to me, if you ever need to be healed or blessed. And where can we find you, dear Jot? I'm afraid an old fool like me won't be able to handle this mission given me by Aristil on my own. How can I search for the temple when the bandits around here won't let me take a single step? I'll head to Oleg Leviton's trading post to rest and think on what to do next. Please, traveler, if you happen to discover the ruins of the Temple of the Elk, come inform old Jot. My gratitude will know no bounds. I see. Alright, so we have a new quest. Let's quickly take a look at that book. So, where were we? No one knew where Iltuliak's lair was or where she would strike next. The wound Iltuliak's acid breath left on my patient's body were terrible, but her soul was hurt much worse. The girl and her friends had found the lair of the dragon. They could have gathered hunters to destroy the monster, but they instead kept silent, in search of profit. When the lair's mistress was absent, they would carry treasure out little by little. Iltuliak suspected something was happening, so she set an ambush for the thieves, and they were dealt with cruelly. My patient pretended to be dead, surviving while the dragon devoured the bodies of her friends. She had much gold left at her disposal, but it came with the burden of memories that recalled devastated cities and countless people burned by acid. Unable to tolerate the guilt, the girl tried to atone for ill-gotten gains with good deeds. I was able to heal her physical wounds. When we parted, she told me she planned to spend the rest of her wealth organizing an expedition to Iltuliak's lair to end the beast. I recently heard rumor that the villa has been abandoned for quite some time now. It's possible the owner left for other lands, but my heart tells me her bones lie in the lair of Iltuliak, that winged terror and plague to the river kingdoms. Well, since we are in the river kingdoms, maybe we'll find this Iltuliak and we'll deal with it. Yeah, not at this level. Okay, so we still have one more thing to do. Lindsay, why don't you open that one?
Applause, please.
Yes, very good, Lindsay. What did we find? Meat, gold, hematite, shocking grasp, silver earring, and a scroll of doom. Oh, that sounds ominous. This spell fills a single subject with a feeling of horrible dread that causes it to become shaken. Okay. Collect everything, as usual. Let's talk to this Akira's guy. Oh, we cannot? No, we cannot, it seems. Okay. Riella, why don't you...
Stand ready.
Yes. Why don't you join the rest of the group here? Alright, so that's another encounter in the books. Let's quickly check where we should head off next. So we have something new in the Stolen Land. Examine the old hut that the Stag Lord is interested in. We know the location of an old hut that the Stag Lord wanted destroyed for some reason. We're going there to find a way to fight the enchanted fog. Okay, yeah, that's something we could do. There is a bitter rival. Examine the ancient tomb. Tartuccio, leader, while we were chasing the bandits, Tartuccio sure had the time to escape from the tomb. Will we be able to find anything there? Not quite sure what's new on that one. And then there is the new quest to find the Temple of the Elk. Okay, so let's see. Moon radishes, Svetlana's ring we have, Tuskgutter we have. Question is it time to return already to Oleg? That is a bit the question. Let's see where that old hut is. Maybe we can go there on the way home. Oh, we forgot something. A masterwork heavy flail. Yeah, let's collect it. Oh, the abandoned hut is all the way over there. Let's see. Oleg's trading post is over there. Shall we move to the Old Sycamore? I wonder. Let's try and go here. We have 58 days left, so we cannot delay our travel.
I tire.
All right, we are rested and we are at the Old Sycamore.
All according to plan.
And let's see what we can do over here. What does the map say? Old Sycamore Caves. Yeah, so I would like to explore this middle part, and then I need to figure out a way to get up onto into those mountains, I guess. So let's do that. Man, it's been a while. I have to kind of figure out what it was that I did and didn't do yet. Can we get up there somehow? Oh, it seems we can. Or we're taking the long route around the whole thing. Okay, let's wait here then for a sec. Not quite sure what we're gonna find here.
In due time.
What's this? A kobold lying in the middle of the patch calls out to you. Judging by the sorry state of his scales, he's the eldest of the group. His red eyes squint from the light and his throat struggles to form words. Our patch, our celestial radish. Yik, radishes! We grew them back in my village. One day, while I was reading a book, my pa grabbed it from me and threw it into the fire. Then he made me go pick radishes. It was autumn and the ground was wet and cold, and there were worms everywhere. Filthy roots. Point towards the warg's lair. Oh, neutral evil. Well, I'm still neutral. I've just seen mountains of the same radishes right over there. The kobolds stare at you in awe, then look at each other whispering. Finally their leader raises his hand and they fall silent. Strange rumor, the celestial radish grows only here. It was always. We check, send scout. However, there is no one listening to the elder kobold. The others are already moving in the direction you pointed, alone or tightly hugging in pairs. Stop! Stop, traitor! Okay. This is one of those odd things that I don't get about the game, like when I was picking the berries, it was the same, like this game just wouldn't let me pick them without damaging me. So I now also have no clue how to actually pick them. Have been badly battered, yes, well. Let's see, maybe there's another patch.
Stand with me.
Thylacines. Okay, those we should be able to take, I'm guessing. Amiri. Rage. And then charge. Yeah, look at Amiri, Gorum. She is fierce. There we go. There was a button as well to gather everyone, but I kind of forgot.
That is not far.
Yikes! Say what now? So that is something that I can transform into at some point in the game at a higher level. Let's
focus on the goal.
Just take a quick look if it's aggressive or not. Oh, doesn't seem to really care about me. Nuts. Okay. The body of a woman foul beyond recognition. Her fingers still clench a torn leather leash. Chain shirt, potions, and a lab journal.
This should do it. I didn't even break a sweat.
Well, why did I attack it now, actually? That wasn't very smart, was it? That wasn't smart at all. Good thing that was a critical hit, but yikes. Okay, so we killed the shambling mount. Yeah, I think the difficulty level is a bit too low now. What's that? An emerald? Ooh la la, that's very nice. And an engraved silver pendant. Okay. So, yeah, what is that? Is that a radish? No, it's a token of the Dryad again. Okay. Let's see. Where are we at? Old Sycamore Caves, Area X. Oh, there was this werewolf thing up there, I guess. Let's go check that one out as well. Truth be told, I should thank you. Finally a decent meal. It's a pleasure to deal with you. The chest is buried under a lonely tree to the west. Is that a lone tree?
You see that?
It showed something. Yes, buried chests.
Forget it.
Alright, after 4 hours, we got a chest. Yikes. Well, Lindsay,
Ready
that
for
wasn't
anything?
very healthy of you. Let me heal you real quickly. Okay. Well done, Lindsay. Let's try that again, Lindsay.
Anything else?
Very nice. A scroll of false life. Scroll of slay living? Wow. It looks like some high level stuff there. Necromancy. And a helmet. Unidentified. Okay. Collect everything. And then where should we go? Let's head over there. Okay, let's sneak around in the Kobold Lair for a bit longer. And then we can return to Oleg. And after that, the next item on the agenda is to look at that hut. Yeah, so we're going to the Old Sycamore Depths, it seems.
All according to plan.
Oh, I remember this part. This is where I had to reload a ridiculous amount of times to get over this trap. Okay, we haven't been in here, it seems. And there are some giant spiders. Or at least one.
What's that?
Ooh, a trap. More spiders, okay.
Anything is possible. Serves you right.
Blood for Gorum!
Maybe Valerie, you wanna move over there? Don't go on the trap, please. Is everyone dead?
As you order.
Yeah, that went quite okay. Where is Lindsay? Oh, Lindsay's in the front there. So, Lindsay, why don't you disarm this trap? Or someone.
The deed is done.
Very good, Riala. You can do this too. That's good to know. Is there something of value here? Some more kobolds walking around. And a big fire. Kobolds seem to be good at curing hides and decorating their caves with them. Okay, well, congratulations. Hey, mushrooms. Okay. Are these the type of mushrooms that that gives you illusions? Or what are you doing? Like fighting the rocks? Okay. Silver statuette, crystal ball, golden trinket, gold, and a scroll of vanish. Well, don't mind if I steal everything from underneath your noses. The kobolds have turned the skull of a dragon-like creature into an object of worship. Ooh, interesting. more trinkets to steal. Yep. Good thing nobody's asking questions on why we are there. Oh, is there something more that we didn't discover here? It looks like it. Another pathway. Oh, more spiders. So, Lindsay,
Like I saw it.
why don't you shoot one?
deserved it.
Stand with me.
Alright. Throw one more of those electrical balls. Okay, or not. There's another bag. She has a silver spoon, finally. But I think we're running low on potatoes. So, yeah, what's up with that? Have we been here? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't say where this is going, really? Okay, let's check out if there is something else we can take.
In due time.
Doesn't look like it. Nope. Alright. And let's try and find out what's behind door number 1. Oh, so this also leads to the Old Sycamore Depths. I see. Okay. Well, then let's continue exploring, shall we? I think we've been here already, from the looks of it. But I think this is where we ran into some gigantic spider. No, oh, a gigantic trap. Okay. Okay, Lindsay. While you're on death's door, disarm a trap.
Applause, please.
Very nice. Oh yeah, there is a gigantic spider there. Shall we take it on? Of course.
What troubles you?
What troubles me is that
Any
spider.
last wishes?
That spider
Approaching.
troubles me, Lindsay. Why don't you go and kill it? Smilodon, charge, Amiri, rage, and then charge. And Riella, why don't you shoot this spider? Oh yeah. They're going down really quickly now. There is a cloak and a wand of true strike. Okay. Rest of a Sword Lord's empty sheet. This item once belonged to an ancient Brevan. An expert in antiquities may find it interesting. Special hops. Okay. And medicinal herb petals. Okay, we scored weed. Now the party can start, huh? Is that it? Can we go down here? No, it doesn't look like it. We cannot go up there either, but we can go this way. Oh, some more spider.
Adventures call to them.
As it should be.
They don't seem very hostile for the moment.
Was called for. This is where I step in.
Yep.
To victory!
Step in, Lindsay. Oh, very nice. This sneak attack from Valerie is doing good work. I've seen that a couple of times already.
In due time.
Anything is possible.
We will prevail.
Can we go that way? Yes, we can. Where are we on the map? Okay, let's take the downward one first.
All according to plan.
And see where this leads us. We are...
See that?
Yes, I see it. We're in the depths. Maybe we could have found this chest. And then we didn't have to dig it out for 4 hours. Could have been just lying around here. Yeah, Lindsay, I have a task for you.
Running won't help you!
Yep, walked right into the trap. Anyway, good thing it was just a web spell.
Follow my lead.
Someone is still stuck. The size of the structures makes it obvious they were not built by kobolds. Well, they weren't built by spiders either, I'm guessing. And we find more stuff.
In due time.
So I'm guessing that exit that we just...
Make an epic pose. I need inspiration.
What? Some creatures suffer less damage from weapons as reflected by their damage reduction. A creature with DR suffers normal damage from energy attacks. Skeleton. Oh wow, that's a whole bunch of skeletons.
Interesting.
So Lindsay, maybe it makes more sense to sing a song. Okay. The party suffers from heavy encumbrance. Oh, that's not good. The walls are traced with intricate flower patterns. It's hard to imagine how much time and effort it required. Yikes! That wasn't very smart.
Requires your attention.
The statue is hewn from the rock, but with a hint of refinement. The inscription reads, "To our goddess Shaelin, whose gifts we yearn for here in the darkness." Resist acid. Alright. So we found a small shrine to Shaelin. That's pretty cool.
That is not far.
Kind of forgot what she is the goddess of. I should know that. I have a whole campaign going on
Better ones.
in the world of Galarian, but yeah, we haven't run into any priest of Shaelin yet, so that's why I don't know. So this is going down even more. So we try that. We cannot get up.
As it should be. We will be victorious.
The kobold has literally been bitten in half. Well, that's not good.
What a find.
That's a way up, I guess. But I want to see what bit the kobold in half. It's a dead end. Oh, that's a pity. There is a huge serpentine trail in the dust. Something very large crept through here. Okay. I'm guessing we're gonna find out what that was. That very large
I
thing.
wrote it like I saw it. Serves you right.
Our victory is certain.
Oh, I think it's there. That's the very large thing. Okay, so someone got poisoned. Well, it looks to be okay now. So that way we already went down, it seems. Ooh, we found someone here. Restovic Paladin's crumpled helmet. This item once belonged to an ancient Breven. And a light pick, which is unidentified. Okay. And then there's... Ew, there's some green goo up here. And some more centipedes.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me.
In due time.
Kinda forgot to look at that. There's a huge serpentine trail in the dust. Something very large crept through here. Okay.
Follow my lead.
Okay, that way we also already went. Yep. Okay, so let's turn back and go the other way towards whatever giant thing crept through here. Oh, frogs. Okay, well, you could say they're creeping.
What troubles you? You deserved it.
Ooh, that woke up the whole frog. The whole frog nation is on alert now. All right. What is that? A golden toad. A toad statue made of solid gold that looks more like an idol than a decorative figurine. Okay then. What is this place? The sunlight managed to find its way into the dungeon, creating an Isle of Life. That's pretty cool. It's a very neat idea, actually, to encounter.
That is not far.
What's that?
Some more druid tokens. And let's run all the way back to the entrance. And we are at Oleg's. And we are very tired. So let's quickly sell pretty much everything, and then we can solve these, or yeah, well, we can give the Buchan thing, we can give him the radishes. Actually, no, we cannot. Oh, we do have them? Oh, okay, that's silly. Buchan's face brightens as he rubs his sides in satisfaction. Yes, that's it. Hey, there's even more than I expected here. Thank you so much. Take this, you deserve it. So we get 150 XP, 200 gold coins. Would you buy more fangberries and moon radishes? Would you buy more fangberries and moon radishes and root manishes if I brought them? A sly smile spreads on Buchan's face, a glint in his eye. Sorry, my friend, but after you took a walk through that cave, there is nary a spider left. So now it's safe enough for me to gather the berries myself, rather than pay someone else anytime I need to cook dinner or make a potion. And that bucket of moon radishes will be plenty for me. For me to help Oleg for a long time to come, I mean. Why do you need moon radishes? Buchan blushes heavily and coughs into his fist. That's for Oleg. He sprained his back last summer, you see. Tried to move a heavy chest all by himself. Can't even imagine the healing powers of these radishes. They make a great pain-killing ointment. Potent. Exquisite. I just... Is this like the Pathfinder's Viagra or something? Am I missing something? I should go. Tuskgutter is that? You could mount his head on the wall as a trophy. Oleg looks at the blood-stained boar's head with respect, touching its tusk with his finger to test how sharp it is. That's one heck of a beast. I'd love to have a trophy like that, but a deal is a deal. The head goes to old Benson, and his bounty goes to you. So we get 400 gold coins and a masterwork longbow and 180 XP. Okay, now we're talking. Alright. Finally sold everything to Oleg, and now it's time to give Svetlana her ring. Svetlana sighs bitterly. I suppose I should tell you the truth about her. Kressle wasn't her real name. Her real name was Irena before all this. She was the daughter of my mother and her second husband, my half-sister. I can't help but feel like everything that happened to her was my fault. She always had a wildness to her. She'd wander the streets, hanging out with the bad crowd. Until the day she passed, Mother complained about Irena constantly. Back then it was just cruel games and strange escapades. She never really hurt anyone back in Restov. Her father didn't live much longer than her mother, so I decided to try to help Irena. I brought her here to the Stolen Lands, though Oleg was against it. And once here, she immediately fell under the Stag Lord's influence. She never even needed to meet him. The stories and rumors from local hunters and bandits were enough to win her over. She would tell us how she was a real leader, and unlike Restov's softies. Eventually she ran away, only to return under a new name with a pack of thugs to collect taxes from us. What's worse, she participated in the torture and execution of prisoners alongside the Stag Lord's minions. And now, meeting such an end, I realize you did what you had to do. Perhaps it's all for the best, but still I wonder if everything could have turned out differently. Thank you for returning my ring to me, I truly appreciate it. Now if you don't mind, I think I'd like to be alone for a little while. So we received some rations, 45 XP. And that is gonna be the end of this episode. If you've enjoyed that, by all means hit the like button, critically hit the subscribe button as well. And as always, thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.